When good King Arthur ruled this land, he ruled it like a king. He took 2 sacks of barley meal to make a bag pudding. Such a bag pudding this king did make, and he stuffed it well with plums, and in it put 2 lumps of fat as big as my 2 thumbs. Well, the king and queen did eat that night, and the royal court besides, and what they could not eat that night they had next morning fried. Oh, 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. Now little Sammy Soapsuds went down to take a ride, but in looking over London Bridge he fell into the tide. His parents never having taught poor little Sam to swim, the tide soon gained the mastery and made an end to him. Oh, 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. A frost fair, hear all the children cry. You can walk across the Thames and keep your footsteps dry. A frost fair, but please take my advice and don't walk too close to the man who lights a fire on the ice. 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. Now I knew a man from Newington, and he was wondrous wise. He jumped into a thick-set hedge and scratched out both his eyes. But when he saw his eyes were out, with all his might and main, he is jumped back through that thick-set hedge, and he scratched them in again. Oh, 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. Now there's no sheep in Shepherd's Bush, no cheap things in Cheapside, there's no dogs at Puddle Docks, and no weddings at St. Bride's. There's no fields at Spitalfields, no arrows at Bowfound, and there's no hay in the Haymarket, just rough and stony ground. Oh, 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. Well, now I think I'll end my song, 'tis as good as any. If you did enjoy my song, pray give to me a penny. But if you did not like my song, well, I'll think of you none the worse. Just keep your paltry pennies, sir, with the cobwebs in your purse. Oh, 2pence to London Bridge, 3pence to the Strand, 4pence to Whitehall Stairs, unless you go by land. Now I learned this song from the Muffin Man who lives in Drury Lane.